Hey guys, it's Kelly and today I'm filming a new video. So for today's video, I'm going to be filming a top things that I love about being married young. This is obviously an opinion, it's not fact. These are definitely just things that I love about being married young, and I definitely want to spread them because I know that there's a lot of negativity about people getting married young, and I want to put my perception of being a 22-year-old that is married. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Kelly and I got married at 21 years old to my now husband, Brendan. And if you want to follow our lives, please feel free to subscribe down below so that way you can see me and my husband and our crazy life. The thing that I love about being married young is that Brendan and I get to grow together. We really both came from living with our parents or living in the barracks for Brendan because he's in the military to living together. I don't really have any background information of like, no, this is how living together and growing together is supposed to look like. So we really get to grow in everything that we're doing. It's not just in our marriage, it's in life. And I personally, and I'm obviously not going to speak for Brendan, but we both are kind of the same. So I personally love it. Like, I am so happy that we get to grow in every single thing that we do. And the next thing I love about being married young is that we both have less baggage. And that's obvious. Like, we are both young. We're not going to have a ton of stories and baggage that has made us who we are. Obviously, we have things that have made us who we are, but not like bad things, if that makes sense. Just because we are younger, we haven't experienced a lot in life. The next thing I love is that for us, it was easy to combine our lives. Again, I came from living with my parents, and Brendan lived in the barracks and also came from living with his parents. The next thing is that we had to learn the hard things early on in life. Again, we both came from either living with our parents or Brendan lived in the barracks to living in an apartment together. We both had to learn how to really save money to pay for rent, food, bills, and stuff like that. That is definitely something I definitely took for granted when I was living with my parents, and I wish that when I was living with them I saved a lot more money because I would just blow it. I would go shopping, I would do X, Y, and Z. Granted, I did buy a lot of plane tickets to come out here, so I'm happy about that part, but all the other stuff I kind of wish I saved a little bit extra because I don't know, I didn't really expect how much I'd have to spend and how little extra spending money we have. This was definitely a harder thing at the beginning of our marriage because we were like, oh, like, we're happily married, like, we need to go on dates all the time and stuff like that. To now, we are very financially smart and we write down everything we spend and don't spend above our means, and we don't do X, Y, and Z. Next thing is that we had very low expectations on how living together would go. I visited max 2 weeks, but actually living together, we never did that. We only ever spent like at least 2 weeks together. So living together, we had absolutely no idea how this whole thing would go, and I am very thankful to say that it went very easily. Like, the transition of living together, we kind of meshed very easily. Brendan's a very go with the flow type of person. I am not. I have learned to be definitely in the past 8 months, but it is still hard for me to not have things planned. And he doesn't really have a problem with most things where I let every little thing bother me. But one thing that definitely helped is that he is so go with the flow. He doesn't really have huge expectations of anything. Like, for our place, for example, he didn't care about really anything. The only thing he wanted to take a hold of was his desk. He didn't care what color it was, he didn't care what color his chair was. He just wanted to be able to have his computer and like his gaming stuff, and I was okay with that. But everything else, he let me do exactly what I wanted to do. Obviously, he would say like, he'd give like colors he wanted and have a pink comforter. I'm very upset about it, but I will get over it. I'm allowed to have a pink blanket, and that's okay. But there's very few things that he was like, I don't really like that. So it was very easy for me to go, with what I wanted and make the place look like the way I'd want to, and it is a nice home, I guess. I don't know. He doesn't have very huge expectations on decorations. If it was up to him, he'd probably just have a bed with like a blanket on it. I don't know. The thing is that we are sharing milestones. Again, we are married younger. I will graduate college while being married to him. He will get out of the military while being married to me. We will just experience all of these firsts in our lives together, and I'm so excited about that because we'll be able to buy a house together and all of the other things to come, and I'm very happy that we get to share these milestones together. The thing is that the two of us are happier. I personally did not love being long distance. As soon as I met Brendan, I knew that there was something there. Like the minute I saw him, I knew that like my life would never be the same. From him was very hard. Just strong bond that we really are like two peas in a pod, if that makes sense. Like he's my best friend. He is everything to me. I love him so much, and whenever I'm with him, I feel like a completely different person. Like I am myself. I am my true self whenever I'm with him, and I absolutely love it. He is the best person, and being far away from him was the worst. We both wanted to change that so fast, and we did. Some people might think that we are insane. Trust me, we are, but we are happy. We are very happy together, and no matter how many people think that we are insane, our parents should have never let us get married, regardless, we are happy, and that's all that matters. And I know this is not something that really has to do with this video. It's that I know that a lot of people don't support us. This is something that is hard for me to swallow, but we are happy. We are very happy together, and I know there are a lot of people that are not happy for us, that see us and think we're so naive to think that we can ever be happy and be married forever. But we both know that we are so happy, and we both know who is supporting us and who is on our team. The thing is that we have so much time for literally everything. Like, I don't know. Like, we are so happy that we get to be married and then spend our lives just together, and then also one day have kids. And we also have our fur baby who's behind me. He's taking a little nap because he's tired. I love Cooper. Like our little fur baby, and one day real babies. But yeah, we just get to spend so much time together and grow old, and I just cannot wait to sit on our front porch when we're like 80 years old and sip our coffee, Brendan his tea because he doesn't drink coffee, and just talk about life. Like I don't know, like we do that now, but like I don't know, in 60 years I feel like it will just be so nice because we'll have our kids and all these memories behind us that we can just look fondly on. Like right now we're looking towards them, like we can't wait for this. I just can't wait for the day where it's like, we did it. We had a great life. So yeah, those are all the things that I love about being married young. Obviously there's a lot more, so I probably shouldn't say all the things. These are just a very short list of all the things that I love about being married young. But before I keep rambling and rambling on, I'm going to end this video because I will not talk your ear off again. If you did like this video, please like it down below, and also comment and tell me what you guys thought. And also, if you want to see more of me, please subscribe and hit the little bells to get notifications anytime I post a video. But yeah, I will see you guys next time, and have a great day. Bye guys.